leaving Appley Bridge Disused Lock, heading towards Parbold. It's only a couple of miles, so there'll be nothing to video, but I'll do it anyway just for shits and gigs. So let's get cruising. Notice on this bridge there is a white line painted, and it's not at the centre of the bridge, but it is in the centre of the canal. And obviously because the bridge has to span the towpath as well, that means the water section is not as wide as the actual bridge, so the white marker is off centre, and that's just to help boaters get through the bridge without no scrapes and scrapes. These particular bridges are an absolute doddle compared to the narrow bridges on the Trent and Mersey and what have you, because obviously they're designed for wide beam boats, so they're like 15, 16 feet wide. So if you hit one of these bridges, like I'm always hitting the Trent and Mersey bridges, there's something wrong with you. It would seem I was a bit remiss on this particular day and didn't do an intro video, probably because I was in the middle of Parbold and I felt a bit of a wally talking to the camera. But today it was just a quick run down to Burscough to the service point to get rid of rubbish and get some water and what have you. Then I had to go down to New Lane to turn around, and then sailed all the way back to Parbold. I didn't record the sail back to Parbold because it was exactly the same as the sail to New Lane, so what was the point? But that's what I was doing. my boat. So I'm going to have to work out some way of getting to the offside, tying the boat up, getting off, swinging the bridge, getting back on, going through the bridge, getting back off on the offside again, closing the bridge and cracking on. And I'm sure it can be done. Other single-handers must do it, so I've got to learn how to do it. So I'm going to do it. And as I'm saying, I just look at this lovely house here. You can find these pillbox dotted all over the canal network, and I believe the government at the time in the war was very concerned with the Germans using the canal network to move their troops inland very quickly after an invasion. So these pillboxes were dotted all over the place. I believe there are lots and lots on the Kennet and Avon Canal, which was part of the defensive line to stop Germans going northbound after an invasion. So very interesting. Look up pillboxes on Wikipedia. There's lots and lots of different types. Interesting subject. So that bridge fell very kindly to me. A gentleman came along and opened it. Then 2 boats came through the other way, and then I went through, so 3 boats went through in total. And I don't even think he was on a boat. I think he was just walking past side of Waterways Quay. Probably helps people all the time. So the good thing was the control box was actually on the canal side as well. So even if he hadn't have come, I'd have probably done that, no problem on my own. So one more to do, let's see whether that's the same. another swing bridge, and who should be moored up on the other side of the canal? Narrowboat Moonshadow. So luckily for me, Narrowboat Moonshadow's skipper Tim came and operated the bridge for me. So it's another bridge I've got away with doing. So these bridges aren't as difficult as everyone makes out. So journey's end for this video, although not for myself, because I'm going to turn the boat round and sail it back to Parbold. So the next video will commence from Parbold again, but we're just killing time now because we're not booked into Albert Dock until the 1st of July. So killing a bit of time, meandering back up this section of canal before we go into Albert Dock.